got that for you.
Now where's Jesus? Jesus! Uncle Charles.
You know I love you, man. I'm with it.
There's people in here.
I don't care about these people in here.
That's Jesus' word. So what's the purpose of your visit then?
I'm so concerned about my sister.
Okay, and what's going on with your sister?
All right, y'all. Another episode of Deep Talk. Tell the folks who we got in front of the lens today, man.
ROC, the head of state, president of Minnesota Writers, we're ROC Nation Distribution.
Okay. So, for the people that don't know, tell the people what you do, what you get into.
I do a little bit of everything. Promoter. Most people know me as a promoter. Most people know me as a host. Some know me as a DJ. Now people know me as an artist. I get into everything. Businessman, father, champion.
So, if you would want somebody to give you a title, one title right now, what would you want that title to be? Out of all the job descriptions you just named, which one would you say, this is my title?
President.
President?
President.
Or what?
Right now, Winter Circle Records.
Winter Circle Records?
But the actual goal is presidency.
So tell me a little bit about Winter Circle, man. Like, how did that come into play? How you form that?
It started off as just a promotion company. Where my friends got together. We wanted to basically reinvent the party scene for Delaware. We noticed that we didn't really have a way for us to party, have fun. Especially growing up, like I was like in high school, teenager. We grew up, partying with CJ and Diddy, or he was Diddy. And we wanted to reinvent that. That's where Winter Circle came from. So basically, me and my friends, Ron Big, we gathered our friends and we formed a team. About 10 to 20 individuals. Some stand out name-wise more than others that were part of the original team. Lots of legends now. It's crazy. Some people say that they were part of that team, but they're so successful now.
Give us one name who we would know that's up there.
Well, the team that we formed had Driz.
Okay.
Yeah, Jamal Mustafa, Charlie Heat, DJ RL, DJ Brand.
Definitely a couple names.
Yeah, it's a lot of names.
I said one, you gave me a few, so we'll take that.
Well, DJ Brown wasn't a part of Winter Circle. That was like a partnership that me and him had. We was just a great team together. DJ Blair, at the time, we worked with DJ Ty. He wasn't part of Winter Circle. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you originally from Delaware?
Yes.
Raised too?
Well,
North side.
Third.
Okay, 23rd. Shout out North.
Yes.
So you looking at your social media, man, you rub shoulders with a lot of people, a lot of prominent people, man. Is it a specific reason?
I think it's my work ethic. A lot of people gravitate towards my work ethic. When I started running circles, because I was a singer before, and I was singing at talent shows, usher, stuff like that. And I just felt like singing was like a needle in a haystack to me. So I was like too much. So a lot of my friends rap, right? So like my friend SC, Devin, he was a rapper. TDP was a rapper. I know a lot of rappers like growing up, right? Jenna, when he was still with SCT, in the school Jenna. I was just surrounded around the culture. I was more like a sports player. I like transition, but I always had love for music. So my work ethic came from, just wanting to see those people succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like Jenna, like Teeth, like SC, and wanting to have a stage for them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that drive and effort. People notice that, and they be like, man, he goes hard. I make sure that I flood the scene.
So you basically be at every event. You trying to make it to every event? Just to be, networking.
Yes, that's what it turned into. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen the way the team could expand and how it could become a company. You know what I'm saying? It started off as just a thing that we was just trying to recreate, just make a stage for those that needed it, like the qualities and stuff like that. And we just built, that stage so that they can have the opportunity to showcase their talent. You know what I'm saying? So just having the people come out, and then the most people that we could possibly have come out was our first goal. So once we started seeing that success, we're like, whoa, this is something. Like, we started at churches because we had nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to clean. They said no.
Gotta start from somewhere.
You know what I mean?
Definitely gotta start from somewhere, though.
For sure. And it was overwhelming because, there was a lot of fights that would start in the beginning of these events, right? When we first started doing them. And we figured out how to make, we really teamed up and figured out how to make that stop. What can we do to actually create a path where we can have events that are successful, a lot of people come out, and go home safely with no fight, and they can just say, no, we had a good time.
And you feel like y'all found the remedy for that? Y'all got the plan for that?
Absolutely. We found the plan when we seen. Okay, so the first event we did was at a church, and it was a Halloween event at a church. Go figure, right? And there was a fight that broke out. Fight broke out, and me and my boy Dills was like, yo, we gotta figure this thing out, man. Because there's so many people that came out. It could have been a success had this fight not happened. And we seen where it could go. And we was working with DJ ROC's brother, DJ Ray at the time, right? He started with us too. He's the first person that seen, coming from Philly down here, because we didn't know who to book. We didn't know where to start from. So we seen DJ Ray, on flyers and stuff, DJ RO at, Cirque du Soleil and stuff like that. And Wells Fargo, he's like, no. And we was all dancers at the time too. Me, DJ Blair was dancers. We used to break dance and shit. In the parties. So we knew about DJ ROC because DJ ROC was making all the best club songs. You know what I'm saying? So when we start thinking about, okay, how do we start this company or this team of doing events? Because at the time, everybody had a team. You had Philly Boys, you had, Dollar Boys from Philly, you had, Yang Gang, you had all these different teams and factions. So we was like, okay, let's start a team that does events. And after we tried the first one, and we seen the fight break out, we said, hold on. If somebody just get on a mic, we can stop this fight. But somebody gotta be like, everybody throw your hands in the air. I said, shit, I'll do it.
That voice, yeah.
I'll do it. Why not? And I wasn't thinking about it, but it was like, we need somebody to do it. I'm like, okay, I'm cool being on stage because I was a singer and stuff like that. So I said, whatever, dude. You know what I mean? So hopped on the mic. And I noticed that everybody was starting to fight at fuck the other niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas. I'm like, I can't cuss on those things. You know what I mean? But nah, like, I seen that everybody was like, fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas. What? Fuck them other niggas. You know what I mean? So I'm like, how do I settle? Because it was really fuck them other niggas in the club. Like, you could see it like break.
The vibe was just.
The vibe was fuck, like it was.
Tension was real, yeah.
Yeah. I'd be like, damn, they forming a circle and shit like that. And I'm looking at it from the stage. I'm like, hold on. I can catch somebody right there. And if I talk to the DJ and tell him, okay, let's cut it off at this point. Right before I know they about to fight, and boy, I'll switch the whole vibe up and say something different, but it's still gonna be swaggy because I know what they want to hear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it'd be like, hold on. I'll be like, say fuck that side. I'm with you. Say fuck that side. Fuck that side. You know what I mean? So now you got the party goers that wanted to just come party, and now they chanting. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas is getting like, the ones that want to fight, they kind of like disappearing out the mix because they already formed their side. They already plotting. This side plotting on that side plotting on this side. And it's like, damn. Like, okay. Now I'm from the hood, so like, I still know hood niggas. I was in parlay and that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I know the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I know what's up. You know what I mean? I'm still street smart. So it's like, I'm like, yo, like, this shit gotta just end right here, bam. And it will work. And he said, yo, you got it, bro. You got it. Just keep going. DJ Ray told him, yo, you got it, bro. Just keep going.
Keep going.
I'm like, damn, but the fight broke up. Fuck that fight, bro. That shit gonna happen. Figure out a way to stop it and you just keep going. I'm like, damn. All
right, so the music.
Mm-hmm.
How serious is you taking it right now? Like, is that
real serious?
Okay.
Real serious.
Is it anybody that you working with right now?
All the way directly. No, on wax. I'm just now getting to the point of my career where I'm able to go ahead and sign people to the label where it makes sense. With the Roc Nation distribution deal, I'm able to have them have Roc Nation distribution through my label. You know what I'm saying? Now my thing is, I wanted to know the whole ins and outs of the whole. All right, so
hold on. Before you get to that, I'm glad to cut you off. So basically what you're saying is, if somebody signed to your label, they also get a distribution deal with Roc Nation?
They get distribution through my label.
They get distribution through your label with Roc Nation?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I just wanted to clear that up for the people that might have missed that.
That's right.
All right, keep going. You can finish.
So yeah, before I even offered that to anybody, I wanted to know what that means. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm coming from the promoter side. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I know all the artists. I've been helping them get on the stage and work with them and put the flyer up and put the flyer together and all that. Told the DJ to play this song at this time and all that. So I'm like, okay, cool. I know that side. But what's this side of the paperwork? Everybody's saying, oh, my paperwork got messed up. My paperwork this, my paperwork got this, my paper. You mean? So everybody's saying that. And it's like, I'm like, let me find out why. Right? I know I'm still good at music from when I used to sing back in the day. Let me come back around. And that's not even how I wanted to rap. For real. I actually didn't want to rap. For real. I said in my rap, I didn't even want to rap. I was going to be in the A&R. And I was serious. And that's what I was doing.
Some people good at having an ear for, talent.
Right. And I was told that early on. You get what I'm saying? As a promoter, they like, I got on this team called Concrete Brand with Coco and PC Prince. They're like real legends in the city of Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to them. Everybody part of that team, Jules too. But they really showed me the promotion game and having major artists on your events and having those slots where people get to open and what that meant and how that's even orchestrated in the club. Like, you understand? So when I seen that, I was like, whoa, like, you mean? And like, just, reverting that back to that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, going back to the, what was the question? I was going to rant. Word. Nah, real shit though.
Nah, so basically with the Rock Nation and, just about your label, signing people with the label.
Mm-hmm.
What's the process and how they get into that?
That wasn't a question. That was a question?
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
So how I get to telling you about Concrete Brand?
Or you were basically explaining how you started your label, how you started it.
Oh, okay. No, how I started rapping. Okay, yeah. Nah, I had an ear for it.
The original question was, did you take it serious?
Right.
Say yes.
Yeah. Nah.
And I said who you work with.
I was going to work with Jenna. I'm still working with Jenna.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I introduced Jenna to Rel, and he's working on a project right now. I'm not attached to this project, but that was the goal.
Yeah, Jenna. Shout out Jenna. Jenna definitely doing his thing right now too.
Yeah, Jenna was lit. Jenna was really.
He been lit for a minute too. I ain't even gonna cap. He been lit for a minute.
Yeah, he's really fire. Really, really fire. So we basically just waiting for him to put together his project. Hopefully I'll be a part of it on the promotion and marketing side. We still talks about that. Cause he has his own label. You know what I'm saying? With, Love Isn't Forever. So with that, it's like, you want to let somebody do their own thing, especially at that caliber. He's like, really, he's majoring himself. Unless he wants to be a part of that.
You try to.
Right. Because, saying that you like with Winner Circle, like, I get it. It's like a lot of people have been doing this for a minute. And it's like, I get that. I'm like, doing the label thing, but it's like, we can all win. That was the point of Winner Circle. We want to build winners. You know what I'm saying? We found the formula. The goal was to find the formula on how to make sure this happens. We want to fix artists' credit now at this point. Get them their own bag. We got people that can help with that. Shout out to Chris Tyson. We got people that can help with the marketing side to really get their marketing and direct marketing out there to really promote people.
I think that's the most important part.
You know what I mean? And with me being a promoter, it's like, bro, how my events been. Most people know how my events been. So it's like, I've never had a fight. I had the one fight, never again. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Never happened again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, with that, they know the success level. I'm packing out. You know what I'm saying? It may be times where I'm trying out a new venue and it doesn't work like how people think it should work, but it doesn't work like that. Like if you're introducing somebody to a new venue. I'm really like one of the only ones who's really like retrying venues out here. There's a lot of great promoters, but as far as like the showcase side, and there's showcase promoters too. But as far as like creating the concert level feel of these events, it's like, I'm really that one that does that. You get what I'm saying? People know that and artists know that. You get what I'm saying? They know how serious I take it on the artist side, on getting the card right. You get what I'm saying? Making sure that the artists are accommodated, making them feel like the superstar that they are. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the event. And putting that all together is a lot of hard work. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I can imagine. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of artists. It's a lot. It's a lot with that. So tell the people, how did you get in with Rock Nation? How did you get in arms with that, ties with Rock Nation?
For sure. It started off with me actually helping an artist. It was an artist by the name of Doc La. He was a doctor, right? Go figure again. I mean, he's a chiropractor, and he had his own entertainment company. He wanted to take it to the next level. He had a lot of money, whole lot of money, big bag. And he was ready to, do whatever it took. And he said, yo, I see that you know the pathway to get there. At the time, this was before I'm with Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? And he just knew I knew DJ RL and stuff like that. So I took him right to Power 99. I called DJ RL. I said, yo, bro, like, and these are like friends of mine that came through like the industry because they respect how I would host the events. I got better and better and better at hosting. You get what I'm saying? It's like really captivating the crowd. So, like if I call RL, he knows I'm serious. Like okay, you really got some mind? Yeah, I think we can make something happen here. So he called me up to the station, we bring Doc Fly up there, and RL's like, okay, I see what you're saying. It's gonna need a little work, but I see what you're saying. And when he seen that, he said, okay, let's put him right with Cosmic Kevin. So him and Cosmic Kevin had this private meeting. They had a private dinner. And it went up. It went like, okay, you got the bag. He's the promoter. He's the DJ. This makes sense. Let's make it happen. But you're going to need better songs. So he pointed him to Gilly. You know what I'm saying? And, Gilly was the writer at the time. Everybody know that Gilly the King is one of the best writers out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And this is at the time, this is before $1 million worth of game. And this is crazy because he gave me $1 million.
After Cash Money, before $1 million worth of game.
This is like $1 million worth of game is like, I want to say 4 years or 5 years old. It was right before there. Like 2019.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like right before the pandemic. Maybe 2018-ish. You know what I'm saying? And he's making the mixtape $1 million worth of game. And he's in the studio, he's making the mixtape, so he's in real rap.
Yeah, this was before, I think this was before Wallow came on.
This is right? When Wallow just came on.
Cause I know he was doing $1 million worth of game before Wallow came on, and they turned it into a podcast, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Gilly was just doing $1 million worth of game just on his own, but I think it was like that's what it was, a mixtape?
It was a mixtape album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so in the studio, it was becoming an album. So he put it out, like, you know.
And that was before Wallow even got here.
He literally, like, it was like same time.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I was in the studio with Gilly and Doc, and I'm seeing like how Gilly is like writing for Doc. I'm like seeing it, and I'm like, this is how this works. And he like, yo, bro, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay. Like, and he like, why don't you be the rapper? I'm like, no, me? I'm not a rapper. Like, I'm not gonna rap. I'm good at like promoting. Like, I'm not getting on stage. I'm good at hosting. Like, let me be the behind the scenes guy a little bit, because I was actually kind of like popular just hosting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm good right here. And he like, nah, bro. Like, just try that shit. Wherever you rapping here is what you saying here. Like, until it gets on record and we approve it and we say, yeah, this is it, like this is lit, don't worry about it, bro. We gonna help you fix it. And I said, so you gonna write them? He's like, no. I'm thinking, okay, maybe you try to get Doc to pay him another check for writing. I'm like, makes sense. I got the face, I get it. And as you say, you got the look. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the look of a rapper. Like, so I was like, okay, like maybe trying to get the check. And he was like, no, I ain't writing. Go ahead, just do it. Like, as he told me, you know, whatever happens in here, don't go out. Like, so whatever you say on the recorder, you good. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, cool. Let me try this shit out. So I tried this shit out. They end up having like I don't want to say a fallout, but I don't know what happened with that. So I just kept going. And I'm like, how do I get this right? Like, where do I go? And then Rel had this culture tour going on, right? And I was getting emails for it because at the time that me and DJ Brand was like a duo and out there, you know, DJ Brand is Meek Mill's DJ. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whenever I was with him, you know, they would be like, yo, like me, the Dream Chasers would see me, they'd be like, yo, he'll let host, like, you know, TV Day, O'Malley, like, they all be like, yo, I fuck with bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just from like being around. So it was like cool. But they knew me for hosting too, like, cause I want to say Brand was my whole situation. Cause I met Brand after I was already lit, but you know what I mean? But shout out to Brand though. Brand's my guy. That's my guy.
Sometimes people boost.
A lot of people get it misconstrued with me and Brand, right? Cause they're like, you know, he was attached to Brand and no, me and Brand had a bro partnership where we just said, yo, we gonna just make this happen, bro. We clicked in the club. He was the DJ. He DJs like no other. Like, he's really, really nice. Like his the way that he sees the club and the risks that he takes. Because my background is hood and I can go pop, because it's like singing and shit like that. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I can connect with that probably like nobody else that's around here. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, people didn't understand it. They're like, why are you so close? Why are you friends? And stuff like that. And it's like, well, the music connect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, when I pull up, you know, okay, he gonna get this shit lit. You know what I mean? Here, bro, here the mic. Like, turn this going up, bro. Or Ro would say the same thing, but, you know, me and Brand are here in Delaware. You know what I'm saying? When we were here in Delaware, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, I just wanted to clear that up. I already said that he was a winner circle and he kind of really wasn't. It was just like an extension. Like, we was on a promo, like, rampage, bro. Like, there was a time where Lorna Rosa came to me and she said, let's do some events together. You know what I'm saying? People think that's attached to winners. This is like young Lorna Rosa. You know what I'm saying? People think that's attached to Winner Circle. It's like a lot of stuff that's like, we were just a group trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I went through a situation, and in my situation, I had to fall all the way back from the scene because my name was getting like thrown all around crazy ways because of my type. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I kind of came up kind of fast. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, and like, it's not rumors like that. It was really just my baby mama.
It's always the baby mamas, man.
And she's terrible. It's crazy because I had a panel discussion. I really did not want to mention it. You know what I'm saying? It was for school too. It was for McKean High School. Shout out to Stacy too. And I said in the panel discussion, and somebody asked in the crowd, they said, what was one thing that held you back that you had to overcome? I'm like, child support. Fucking child support. And it's not in a way where I don't want to take care of my son. It's like, I found out because I didn't really have no record though. You know what I'm saying? So like I never knew what the law and all this shit was. Like, you know what I'm saying? And how that shit worked. Like, I never really like encountered nothing like that. So it was like, yo, when I got in the child support situation, I'm like, yo, I can just easily pay this. This is like no problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then wham, she hit with some new paperwork. That had me with a crazy amount. That said I was like backdated like 2 years. I'm like, hey, how did you do this? You mean? So I'm trying to like go back to the court, like, yo, what's this? How I owe this? You just told me last month was this amount per month. And it's feasible. Okay, I could do that. But where this whole big amount coming from out of nowhere, like,
that sounds like some back child support, like some, like, I don't know.
It was no way, because that's where I started from. I started in debt, climbing my way out.
That's crazy work.
You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about what Trump's saying about the child support now, though? I don't know if you heard about it when he said it was talks of if the women got the father on child support, they can't file for taxes, or they can't.
Trump's doing the right thing. That's and I hate to say it, but cause I voted Kamala, but that's the right thing.
They can't claim the kids for the taxes if the father is on child support. They can't claim them for the taxes.
About that, because to be honest, bro, like presidency, I talked about like I'm dead serious about presidency. Right? Like you doing some gay shit, like fuck it, like it is what it is.
So you with Trump?
No,
not with Trump.
No, no. But I feel like we have to guide Trump's ways, because he in there. What the fuck we going?
Yeah, he already in there.
You know what I'm saying? But I see that. Okay, now Trump used to be with, you know what I'm saying, like Mike Tyson back in the day. He used to be around a couple. You know what I mean? So it's like I think he know what's up a little bit. And it's almost important for a figure like that to be in office. At this time, it's like if there's no candidate, I'm not old enough yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if there's no candidate, then it's like, okay, got this guy in there. I wish it was Kamala, but we got him in there. So it's like, I see that he sees child support as an issue, and it's really modern day slavery. For everybody that's on it, it's the way that a baby mom, a mother of your child, that you bring a child into this world, that's like, reproduction of our time. And they think about this because it's still systematic. You get what I'm saying? So if they find out a way that it's like, yo, there's a way that we can make the baby mom bitter so that she can put in paperwork to stop you from making money. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm down in debt out of nowhere. I'm trying to fight. I'm like, there's no way. So then they like, no, you can't get a court date. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. So I really gotta just go ahead and fight this joint out. So I just grabbed like two, 3 jobs and just said, fuck it. Now, I'm already in a status. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, once I got in that status, she said, oh no, you ain't gonna have that status. I see the girls that you around. You about to rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Pull the plug. Where that money at? Where the stash box at? Bam, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. Puts me on the paperwork, puts me in debt. Now I'm trying to get these court dates and they're not giving them to me. So I said, okay, let me just start paying. So I started knocking down. I'm already tens of thousands of dollars in debt. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me just start. If they ain't gonna answer, cool, let me just start. So I started paying it down, they taking the taxes. So when you say, Trump says no on taxes, hell yeah, let the dad have the taxes. You're gonna keep on having this like drill all like year or whatever, then at least once tax season comes back around, okay, look, I can get my car, I can get my boom, I can get my house, I can get my blah, 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 blah. So I can be in position as a father. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when they have that drill like that, it's like, it's nothing you can do. Now, I get there's fathers out there that don't want to fucking pay. I get it. They not. It's
a lot of them out there don't want to pay.
It's a lot of them like that. So for those, I'm not talking about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the systematic part that a lot of guys talk about, but they overcome it. So don't talk about it. Because everybody says, no, this is a thing. This is what you have to do. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, with that already being a stigma in society, it's like, yo, when you already say, yo, You got to do it as a man. You kind of get trained as a black man. Okay, I got to do it. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's the whole black part. It's the being placed already in debt. Like it's college tuition. You get what I'm saying? But you're not. It's not your college tuition. You know what I'm saying? And you can say, oh, it's not for your kids, tuition. But you were going to do that anyway. If you got the right morals, I got the right morals. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I was going to do that anyway. Ooh. So boom, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not getting I didn't see a judge for 8 years. You get what I'm saying? Finally, when I see a judge, she says, Mr. Carter, you know that this paper that you have for custody is not real?
No.
The judge says this. I finally see a judge because I'm pressing the issue. I moved down Dover to like clear my mind and to go to a better job, right? Mm-hmm. Right? So then I'm seeing that split. Now, down Dover, it's like, they go through child support, but their child support might be like, somebody from a trailer park don't want to fucking pay. It's different. Up here is hood nigga that's selling don't want to pay. I want his check that y'all don't know about. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's two different worlds. It's like this world is doing this and this world is doing that. So when you bring something to their attention down there and they like, this ain't right. They say, hold on, go file this paperwork. And that's how it happened. Go file the paperwork, finally see a judge. The judge says, hold on. This ain't real. You've been standing on this word the whole entire order. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo this. I'm like, oh shit. I'm crying wolf for 8 years. Cause everybody, nigga, go pay. Go pay, go pay. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, this shit is forced. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I'm seeing other dads that's going through it. My boys is going through it, and they like, yo, I finally beat it. I'm like, damn, it's really a thing? So we can, like, as presidency, like, my goal and striving that goal, I see that that's a blockade for us black men. You get what I'm saying? In real life. There's a lot of issues on it. You get what I'm saying? And it's a different way. Because it's, especially with new technology, man, it's a whole bunch of ways to make money. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it, back in the day, it was harder for us to find jobs. There wasn't no BPG shit over here downtown. Mm. Like, you get what I'm saying? It wasn't none of that shit here. We couldn't get no job straight off the bat like that. We had to pretty much drive to Newark to get a good job. Like, you know what I'm saying? A Sallie Mae or some shit like that. Even the Amazon, you had to catch the 55. They ain't even had a 55 back then. You get what I'm saying? So I've been through all the job situations and all that because I said, this is not gonna stop me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm seeing it try to stop me over and over again. I haven't seen my son in 5 years.
5 years?
In 5 years.
No time.
And that's not even seeing them. I'm just saying seeing them. I'm saying, like, I seen them, like, if it's a family function or something like that. But if other people is really going through this shit, bro, this shit need to really stop. Cause that's
a lot of people going through that right now.
That shit need to stop.
And that's good that you talking about it, because a lot of people need to hear about it. Yeah. Because a lot of dudes going through that right now.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. I don't want it to get that shit to get misconstrued, because a lot of people will say, man, just don't want to pay. Fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started off working, Bank of America. That's how I was able to fund the events by myself. Yo, let me go get the venue and talk to the owner. You know what I'm saying? And my peers was like, okay, cool. You want to do it? Go ahead. I know you got the bag right now. You working at Bank of America. And I'm slightly older than everybody. I'm older than Blair. I'm older than, my boys. You know what I mean? So it's like, no, go ahead. Do your thing. I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? If they actually say, yeah, go ahead. So I'm coming with the bag, my whole check. Fuck it. I'm still young. I'm 19 in Bank of America. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it. I'm taking my whole check. I'm going to reinvest it. Put it back, get the money back. Mm-hmm. Then I kept going, and once he said keep going, I was just gonna do a little Halloween joint. And he said keep going. I said, damn, it's really a call. Like, can't hear this DJ Ray say this to me. I know he's on radio already as a youngin'. Already got the YouTube popping. He already know what to do. He like a superstar in my eyes at that point. Because this is around Meek Mill coming. So the Philadelphia movement was just moving. This was niggas was doing all this shit back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Uzi used to be in the club, in the skating rink doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Already. That's why he already know how to bring it back and do it again. The rock your hips, all that. He was doing that back then, like 10 years ago. Almost 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So when they seeing this stuff and like, I'm saying that they seeing something in me, I'm like, I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, word.
So let me just switch this up a little bit, bro.
For sure.
Are you into like Delaware music right now? Like into the Delaware music scene? Like is you into it?
I am. I believe I'm heavily into it.
So can you give me 3 artists from Delaware you feel, you know, if you can listen to their music for 24 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Give me 3 artists you will listen to. It can't be nobody from your camp. Nobody, you know.
Camp. So, besides Johnny Max. Johnny Max is like official Winter Circle artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. 3 artists, right?
Uh-huh.
Of course, Lil Cut. I just think he's hot. He's one of the hottest. Period.
Yeah.
His drive, like,
He definitely one of my top. Gino.
mm-hmm.
Right.
Right behind him, I say CTL Bird.
Okay.
And Roll.
Shout out Bird.
Yeah, CTL Bird. I love his marketing style. Looking at it from a promoter's point of view, I tell him this too. That's my dog. Word. Looking at it from a promoter's point of view and seeing somebody like, you know, go off like that and really promote, and he's taking them risks and going to different cities. I see that. And I see it on my side, taking them risks and going to different cities. He moves to a whole different city to do this shit. So he know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
It's that grind, man.
It's that grind. He really got it. CTL Bird, Low Cut Geno, third. I don't want to tell anybody because it's a lot of people right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. So it's only 3. So it's going to be a lot of people that you're going to miss out on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So hopefully nobody take it the wrong way.
Yeah. I got it really at a locked in tie because this guy is not really on. He's not really on the music scene right now, but he is. He's like at a phase where he wants to like, you know, reinvent himself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say it's a deadlock between Chuck 50 and SC Street Shop. Word. Because the Street Shop get back in and he lit, but Chuck 50 is gone.
Yeah, I remember when SC used to be in the hard back in the day.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cats. That's a lot of dudes that was nice, man. And I just had a conversation with Diggs. I just had an interview with Diggs. You know who Diggs is?
Mm-hmm. Son of Curtis.
Son of Curtis. Shout out Diggs. I just had an interview with him, man. I was telling him, man, he like one of the dudes I feel like made it already, but in a Delaware aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got like a handful of guys that's just like, y'all already, I don't know why y'all didn't make it mainstream. I don't know. But y'all basically, you know, to the Genos, to the Swish Matties, to the Diggs, you know what I mean? It's like certain people is like, y'all should have just like, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. I don't understand why.
I think I see it. It's that promo. It's the promo.
Swish had promo like crazy back then, though.
It takes more. It takes for your whole city to really get behind you.
That's the whole conversation I be having. That's why I said the situation with Swiss. If your state don't respect you, or if they look at you a certain way, negative or whatever, it's gonna be hard for the rest of the world to look at you in a positive state if you don't get it from your own state.
But you know that's not to blame on the artist, though, right? You know who that's to blame on?
Who that?
The promoters. The promoters got to do it. It's a promoter's job to promote. It's the DJ's job to DJ the songs, and especially if you don't got no damn local radio. We gotta do more.
I mean, all the time is not a promoter, because sometimes personal things in artists' life happen that ain't got nothing to do with the promoters, and it messes their careers up.
I'm saying, I think the promoters, coming from a promoter's side, and seeing and then jumping on the artist side, I don't have anywhere that I can showcase my talent at all. And nobody's pushing that. You get what I'm saying?
Do you think that's pushed out? Do you don't think social media pushed that out though?
No, I think I think we're culturally drying it out, because we're making it okay to say, I don't want to go to no showcase. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people say that, and we're making it a cliche thing for people not to want to go to a showcase, and that's like the thing to go.
So what's your reasoning for a showcase? Give me your opinion. Give me your reason for a showcase.
To showcase the talent. To really show who's doing what in Delaware, and do it often, not just. You should do it weekly. TJ Dirt right had the right formula. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew which way to go. You know what I mean? Straight out Delaware. It made sense. You know what I'm saying? He's like really the only one that did it.
What about the Rec Room? Don't they kind of do that?
Are they they're promoters?
They're not promoters, but they do the show. The show, like, they let people come up there on their platform and for their music. He do the reviews of like albums and music drop. They play it and let people hear it, and basically, if people he had the battles on there too.
Yeah, no, he's really good. No, he's really good, but it's no but in that for real. He's really good. Rock Room is.
I think they've been out for like 3 years or something, 4 or 3.
Yeah,
if I'm mistaken.
That's a Mirror, right?
Marriott, yeah.
Yeah. No, he's good. He's good at what he do. We're supposed to link a couple times in that. I think we probably still are. But see, like, worlds like that need to collide. Marriott need to pair with Newton. You know what I'm saying? And Jammers and stuff. Jammers tries it out here and there. I like what he does. You know what I'm saying? This is just a real perspective. I know he tries it out, but he does. Some promoters, they just say it's not my thing. I get it. It's not your thing. But we got to do more if we really want to see like celebrity superstars come from Delaware, because we got the talent. I see the talent, and I see how it can, now knowing both sides, I see how it can bridge over to get there. But I see what it takes too. If I'm a promoter saying, yo, Geno needs promotion to come out, and if we making flyers about Girls Night Out, we need to be making flyers about Geno. You need to be making flyers about CTF Bird more. Not just CTF. Don't put it on CTF Bird to keep doing it. It's a lot to pay for in this industry. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do your own shows, you pay a whole lot more. You gotta pay the venue. You gotta pay for the flyers. You gotta pay the DJ. You gotta pay maybe a bottle girl too. You got, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you gotta pay the studio. You gotta pay the engineer. You gotta pay for the beats. It's so many things that an artist has to pay for that it's like, as promoters, we need to recognize their grind, see what they're doing, respect it, fuck whoever is like whatever about it, and just get behind them and promote it. We don't have radio. How the fuck else is gonna happen? You get what I'm saying? It's no other way. We gotta push them up to get to Philadelphia. That's the first local radio, or push them down to go to Baltimore, but that's a little bit further.
I feel like
or New York.
If you become an artist, you have to learn social media.
Sure.
And I say that because I feel like social media is pushing out the promoters. It's pushing out the record labels, because if you think about it, that's what's the same thing that promoters and record labels do. That's what social media is do. It's basically just getting your stuff out there. Now, if you know social media, if you know how to work it, then you don't need the promoters and all that, because that's doing it for you. So I'm in Delaware. So my slogan is make them come to us. And everybody feel like you got to leave Delaware to make it. I feel like you don't. I feel like with social media, whatever you got going on here in Delaware, it'll reach to LA, Atlanta, whatever. It's all about the algorithm and how you promote it on social media. It's on how you work social media.
Yeah.
Do you feel differently about that?
I feel indifferently about that. I feel like you're right in a sense, but see, you have a big mindset, and you have like a New York, Philadelphia mindset, where it's like, you know, if this happens in this market, it'll go. You know what I'm saying? Just based off of the algorithm. You're right. It will go based off the algorithm if you're in a bigger market. We don't have enough market to push that out for the algorithm to be pushed out.
Talking about in Delaware.
In Delaware. Just because of the state being the state. How big it is, the population.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then you have the indifferent opinions of each side, from north to west to south to, then you have the indifferent opinions of Dover, and then you have a lot of people in this pool.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So to push this person out of the pool when everybody's being crab in the barrel, it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. Yeah, I definitely understand that. And it is, I just had a conversation with somebody else last night, the night before this. You might not think Delaware supports you because the numbers don't add up the numbers don't match to the other states because Delaware is so small. Mm-hmm. So you might see a number compared to Philly and think, oh man, Delaware not really supporting me. Look how little this number is compared to Philly. But you got to think the population is smaller. Mm-hmm. So it might not look like it's a lot, but it's probably majority of Delaware rocking with you. Yeah. But it's just not that many of it because the population is small compared to a Philly that you getting all these streams from Philly, and you getting all these little streams from, you getting little streams from Delaware in my own state. Delaware is small as fuck. If you was in Philly, you'll see like, damn, all this love I'm getting from Philly, the streams, because it's just more so. I understand that.
You one hop away from New York. That's the real key. You one hop away from the Mecca. That's the market. It's where trading happens, like in New York. So that's where everything, like they're trading with different countries in New York. You know what I'm saying? So once you hit that algorithm in New York, you're really everywhere. You're really everywhere because everybody, Chinatown, all this stuff.
So what's the plan to get to the algorithm? How can we get to the algorithm in New York? What's the plan? What's the formula to get that?
You gotta come through in a circle records.
I like that. That's some real shit though. I like that.
You know how to push the direct marketing directly to anywhere.
Right.
So for instance, if you sound like Jadakiss, we're going to, reach out and see if we can get you seen by some Jadakiss people that like Jadakiss people. And so on and so forth for any other artists that you could think of that you can mirror or whatever the case. That's how we look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we got the tools to do that. You know what I'm saying? In real life. Not no bots, not no bullshit, none of that shit.
How you feel about people paying for like views and followers, and do you think it's a good look for people to engage in your page, or you just think that it's just all bullshit? There ain't no need to buy that.
You got to put in the work behind it. That's really all there is to it.
That's all there is to it.
You got to put it's. I ain't gonna say it's cool to do it. It's not cool to do it right now. A hater on my page. That's bad. I don't know who the fuck it is. Probably gonna be mine. Somebody sends fucking 100 likes to my fucking page like as soon as I post, and I see that you could like do it automatically and all that bullshit, but it doesn't affect me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm still effective. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, what the fuck ever. So for people that like pay for that shit and shit like that, it won't affect you if you really putting in the work. You get what I'm saying? Your grind gotta match whatever the fuck your page is saying. It don't gotta be, oh, my page saying it. No, fuck what your page saying. Where's your grind at? Are you really out there, like, really in them rooms? Are you really out there, really taking them flights? Are you really out there, putting yourself out there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about. That's the only way you really gonna get seen. Throw yourself on a flyer. You know what I'm saying? Put a QR code on it and go pass that shit out. And then get the promoters to do it. That's what they're doing anyway. So get them to put you on it or on the back of whatever the case may be or some shit like that. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to promoters. Like, pick one then. Pick CTF Bird and say, okay, cool, I'm working with him. I'm gonna get him out of here. Look at me creating managers and shit now. But that's what we need.
That's what we need.
You get what I'm saying? Like, but like for real, like it needs to be out here in the pizza store, in the barbershop. You know what I mean? Like on the cars, on the poles, like, you know what I mean? All that shit. All in the liquor stores, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, all that shit. Like, that's what's needed. And then you need it on the fucking flight. Take the fucking risk. You might have to sleep in a hotel that you don't like for a night. Oh, the fuck well. Man up. Don't post this shit or some shit. Like, figure out how to do this shit, how to finagle the bagel, and get the shit done. That's what it takes. It's actually easier. If motherfuckers really realize this shit, it's actually way easier. We got accessibility to all this shit. And we just got the engine to make it fucking go. And I'm gonna tell my artists or anybody that I fuck with where to go. I always tell my people where to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell them, yo, you need to come to this joint because this about to be, oh, that's shameless plug. That's how the general situation happened. Like, that's what I said. That's not, it's me, but it's not like, I want to give credit to people who put in the work. I said, yo, come to Atlanta, meet Royal Carter. He lit, bro. He going to see your talent. You get what I'm saying? Like, he going to understand where you trying to take it at. Like, he going to understand where you coming from. He said, all right, bet, I'm gonna take the risk. And he took the risk. That's what it takes. He drove down that bitch in a Benz. He drove down that bitch. Pulled up. I said, oh shit, he really out here. I took the flight. I'm at the Atlanta airport like, yo, you really out here? Yo, I pulled up, bro. I'm in the Benz. I'm like, oh, he's serious. He the only one I seen do it. I know CTF Bird went to Atlanta and did his thing, so he's doing it too, but I'm just saying, to take that type of risk that, what is it, 10, 12, out, however long, how many hours it is, and drive down that joint, keep putting gas in your joint, get a little bit tired. Yeah, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Word.
Listen, man, I appreciate you coming on the platform and showing love, you know what I mean? Like, trying to build it up, like I said, trying to make them come to us. All right, so Lil Uzi Vert, you feel like you could be the reason why kind of sparked this career a little bit? Is that a good way to put it, or?
I would say the connecting spark.
You connected him with somebody that sparked his career?
I would say so. I mean, Charlie Heat, that's a really great plug to spark my career. Charlie Heat. My cousin Charlie Heat, he was making beats for Lil Uzi while I was in the club, promoting with Concrete brand. Diamond Cuts was the house DJ at the time. Shout out to Diamond Cuts, what's this? And you know, she was working with Uzi at the time too. And when I was with Concrete brand, you know, I would have to do the smaller work as a promoter coming up, right? So he had me be the chauffeur. So he's like, I need you to pick up Don Cannon from the airport. All right, I'm gonna give you Suburban, give you the keys, you got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I trust you. Like, go ahead, get that done. I'm like, okay, cool, I got it. Don Cannon, my boy picked up Drama. So he gave us, you know, both, you know, those coming up jobs, like Ruby Soldier.
Yeah.
So I go pick up Don Cannon, and you know, Cannon gets in the truck and he's like, yo, what's good? I have already built a rapport with Don Cannon in the club. Shout out to Cannon, what up though? And you know, he knew that we'd get the club rocking in Philly and stuff like that. And he was like, yo, bro, like, you know, who's lit out here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause he presented Def Jam at the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he wanna know who hot because he's in Atlanta. He flew up here, he's like, yo, I'm not always in Philly, like who you see? And I'm like, well, you know Meek Mill, because Meek was coming up at the time. This is before Brand got with Meek.
Meek was playing him.
Yeah. Meek was there. He was in Flamers mode at that time. I think. I'm not sure. It's like 2013, 20 like the 14.
No, I mean he was flaming even before the Flamers. I'm talking about he was flaming his period. By that time he was just flaming.
Yeah, so it was like no point to mention him to Don Cannon. You know, my cousin was like, "Yo, if you go around anybody, just shot my beats," cuz I'm like, "All right, like." Well, my cousin make these beats for this guy named Lil Uzi. Like, I can play something that. He's like, oh, I'm just back here chilling, bro. Like, play what you want to play. I'm like, all right, bet. I throw on the song. I played one of Uzi's first songs called Uzi for Don Cannon. And he's like, yo, I fuck with this joint, bro. Like, this is fire. Like, and I'm like, yeah. Like, now, it's crazy because I'm like, you said yeah, but I'm like, damn, this is like a different sound. You get what I'm saying? Because at the time, like, that sound was like not your typical Meek Mill. It wasn't your typical Beanie Siegel out of Philly. And I knew that he, you know, was producing with Lil Wayne and Meek at the time. So I'm like, yo, he probably wants some like, I want to hear some shit. Like, I want to hear Jenna. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, you know, it's different. But I had played this joint, and he was like, yo, I fuck this joint. It was dumping in the car. I turned it up all the way, of course, you know what I mean? And yeah, I just said, yo, this is it, like right here. And he was like, yo, fuck with this joint. And he was like, yo, like he in Philly? I'm like, yeah, like he right out of Philly. Like I said, he working with Diamond Cuts right now. You know what I mean? But Diamond Cuts wanted me to promote because it was like that. She already knew the connecting plug between, she knows that's my cousin. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she like, yo, like, just push it. Like, let me know, like, what I need. Like, you know what I mean? So I can, so I can just go ahead and pay you to promote. And I'm like, cool. And she just ended up doing it herself. But, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, like, he went back and talked to Diamond Cuts, and you know, from there, it's like, boom, he moved back to Atlanta. And then
when Uzi first came out, I didn't even know he was from Philly. Yeah. Just because the style. I thought he was just from, like, I don't know, down south somewhere, Atlanta somewhere. Uzi, and I started really listening to him, and I learned he was from Philly. So for you to have that ear too, that early, yeah, man, that's good. That's good shit, bro. Yeah. Cause that's not our flavor up here. At the time, that wasn't our style. Yeah. Anywhere up here. Yeah. Cannon rock it like that.
Cannon says he remembers it as being played on the radio from Diamond Cuts, and she did end up playing a lot of Uzi, of course, like right after that. But the initial is like, if he, like, cause there's an interview where he goes back, and shout out to Cannon too. He probably just, you know, cause I wasn't RJ Rock that I was, you know what I'm saying? So he probably like, I haven't heard of RJ Rock, so I can't remember how exactly, but the connecting point was I put it on the aux cord and played it for him because I was my cousin, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, really was doing that. I heard it because my cousin has always had like amazing talent on the piano and drumming and things like that. So I heard his beats, I hear that. And I hear where Uzi is changing it, but I didn't really think it was like, I'm like, kind of felt like Brand at the time, like just, you know, taking that risk and taking that chance of saying, this is out there, but if it goes out there, it's gonna like blow up. Like, you get what I'm saying? So taking that risk to even play that for Don Cannon, wondering what he thinks is crazy, like for real, because I could fuck up somebody thought of your ear from music, like, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, man, don't play me things.
It definitely was a risk.
Word.
Shout out to him for listening, and you know.
Word, for sure.
But I appreciate you coming on the platform, man.
Word. Thank you for having me. Word.
Hopefully we'll get you back on here again. Hopefully, it'll be more emotion going on as far as, you know, you just evolve in your career and, you know, more things going on, and you will want to come back on the platform and talk about it, you know.
For sure.
Open doors, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing. And I'm gonna say this again for the people that don't know, and you can clear it up if I'm wrong. If you get signed to your label, and the name of your label is
Winter Circle Records.
You get signed to Winter Circle Records. What comes with that?
We'll do it the ladder all the way up. We're gonna fix your credit.
Okay.
We're gonna make sure that we market you the correct way, promote you the correct way, and do direct marketing at the best of our ability to push it out to thousands of people from day one. Because we're gonna put that engine on the artist straight like that. You get what I'm saying? That's automatic. You get what I'm saying? As far as me being a promoter, you get my 100%, my 1,000%, my 1,000,000%, my 1,000,000,000%. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out in the streets. I'm gonna be promoting your music. I'm gonna be flying around, putting your name in those rooms, no matter what. And alternately, you get distribution through ROC Nation. ROC Nation distribution. Straight through my label.
Just so the people know, so it won't be no confusion on what's going on.
And for those also, it's a different way. For those also who just want their own independent ROC Nation deal, we can help you get that too. And we can talk, about getting that done through Chris Tyson. So those are ways to it. But yeah, those are the ways. Those are the ways right now. And we're actively listening to music.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Shout out everything you got going on, man. Winter Circle, ROC Nation, just everything. Keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you, bro. You as well. Word.